Alright, there we go. It finally works. Good. Okay, hey, this is YohaTube. It's been a while since I made a video. I decided I'm going to make a video about NXT and some other WWE stuff. I was just going to get my thoughts on the 8 rookies and how I think they'll do. Alright, I'm going to go to the WWE shop poll that they got up. You know, it shows like who the 8 rookies are and who do you think's the best so far. So I'm gonna start with Daniel Bryan, since he's on the front, he's on the top of the list. I wish WWE would stop making him look weak. They put him in a match, he does a couple submission holds, and that's it. That's all he does, and then he gets squashed. Hopefully, I think they're doing this on purpose to like build him up. And I'm thinking that he's probably gonna win it, and he's gonna cash in the title shot against the Miz. And he's going to win the US title, and hopefully they give him a good run with it. But, you know, WWE's done other things too, so we'll see where it goes from there. But either way, Daniel Bryan's got a roster spot. Okay, next they have on the list is Darren Young. Darren Young's teamed up with CM Punk in the Straight Edge Society. He looks like a bronze John Cena, but he's actually probably a little bit better than John Cena. He has a really cool finishing move. It's kind of like a reverse Phil Nelson slam thingy. It's actually pretty cool. I hope they keep him also. He's kind of goofy looking, but he's not bad in the ring. Okay, next, David Otunga. I do not like this guy. I don't like anybody who's like, you know, kind of like a yuppie type. And he comes off like a yuppie type. Oh, I'm so much better than you because I'm engaged to Jennifer Hudson. But it's funny when R-Truth didn't help him out when that sunset flip attempt on him, and he held his hands and was like, "Help me, R-Truth, help me!" I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, but he's a good heel. He could be a good heel, so they might keep him also. And Heath Slater, he's pretty good in the ring, but I don't know. He just has pretty good ring skills. And that's about it. Him and Christian could be a good tag team. I don't know. Justin Gabriel, I really like this guy. He's a good high flyer. He's kind of like Matt Hardy, but a little bit more flamboyant. He has a really good finishing move, the 450 splash. Got pretty good technical skills too. Not bad. Michael Tarver, I cannot stand this guy. He's got decent mic skills, but he's just like, he's a poor sport, sour grapes, so he's a good heel. He's like, oh, I don't like these games. And he took away his one punch knockout thing. And he just sits there and whines, and everybody boos him, and he's like, why are you booing me? So, yeah, I think he'll be the first one to get cut, and probably never see him again. We'll probably go back to FCW. Skip Sheffield, corn-fed meathead. I like this guy. He's got a really good character. He's got a good personality. Powerhouse too, and you know how Vince loves big guys. So yeah, I see him with a good bright future, and I think they'll keep him also. Then last but not least is Wade Barrett, big British dude. Yeah, he's actually really good in the ring, and it's smart for them to team him up with Y2J Chris Jericho, like probably one of the best heels ever. They're a good combination, the Commonwealth connection. Feedback. Yeah, he's got like a really good finishing hold, even though it's just like, oh, it goes on my back, I throw him over. But it's still a pretty good finishing move. Yeah, so I just want to know what your guys' thoughts are about who you think's gonna win NXT. You know, just leave a comments or whatever. Then what do I think about WWE so far? Let's think. So far, the draft is actually, I was reading about the draft, and the draft looks pretty good. They just overstacked Raw, though, so SmackDown really has no top guys now, except Undertaker, but I heard he was taking time off because of WrestleMania. So, I don't know. Hopefully Christian can do something. And you got like CM Punk and Ray. Or no, Ray went to Raw. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with that. I wish they would stop doing all these gimmicky pay-per-views. I wish they would go back to the top four, like when I was a kid. The top four. We had WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. That was it. That's all we had in the 80s when I was a kid. Now you got like tables, ladders, and chairs gimmick matches, and tap or snap gimmick matches. I don't know. I don't like that. I wish they'd go back to the big four. But all they care about is money and gimmicky pay-per-views, and it's dumb. I wish they'd go back. Because if they went back to the, just having the top four, then you'd have more time to build up matches. You'd have time to actually put on good quality feuds. Now it's like, with these, pay-per-view every month, you only have like 3 weeks to build a gimmick. And, in a feud. You need at least a month to build a good feud, unless you're really good. And WWE ain't that good to put off, a good feud in like 3 weeks. It's only happened a few times. But, yeah, I think, they should go back to the big four. And just have the big four. And then I was reading about TNA stuff also. Bubba the Love Sponge. Glad he's gone. From what I'm hearing about, what the fans are saying about this dude, I can't stand him. And his assistant's calling us, c words. That's not right. And I'd like to meet him in a dark alley and choke him out. But that's not my way. It'd be pretty funny though, and then videotape it and put it on YouTube. And then some other random stuff like, I know it's just character and everything, but I can't stand Michael Cole bashing on Dan O'Brien. Michael Cole needs to get his ass on YouTube and watch some Dan O'Brien. Then but yeah, it's all just show, but I'd like to see Dan O'Brien put him in the cattle mutilation. And if you haven't seen Dan O'Brien's cattle mutilation, go on YouTube and put in cattle mutilation Dan O'Brien, Bryan Danielson. It's a pretty crazy looking submission hold. You made CM Punk tap out to it. Alright, on that note, I'm headed out. Leave some comments. Leave some constructive criticism, which you probably will. And leave all your thumbs down, which you probably will. And see you guys later.